right, everybody, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. Good morning, team. How are you, mate? All right, this is this is looking better and better and better. On the pound. Hello, Norma, Tim. Hello, Danzo, Raymond, CJ, C Papi. Morning, Gio. Good morning, ABOB. Good morning, Charles, Jerry. Good morning. Awesome, awesome. So my first trade of the week was a small 0.25 loss on the pound yen, but we are still looking for those shorts, right? So now my trade idea was, trade. The sweep of this liquidity right here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you with this, with lines, right? The sweep of this liquidity. This order block right here got stopped out, right? Now, I'm not looking for shorts on the pound yen anymore because of the idea was this also, right? The Japanese yen, sweeping this sell side liquidity. Botswana in the house. So my idea was pretty simple. The Japanese yen sweeping all of this sell side liquidity, right? Mitigating this order block right here, but that order block didn't hold. So longs on the yen are no longer in play, my friends. They're no longer in play for the time being, right? So possible shorts on the yen. Yes, we could in fact have some shorts on the yen. If we look at the 3-minute chart, and let's have a look at the, what has happened, right? Now we do have a very, very nice, imbalance here. We could in fact look for shorts around the midsection of the Asian session with stop losses above the Asian session for shorts on the pound, on the yen, I'm sorry, which would mean that we would be looking for longs on the pound yen, right? Right now I have this pound US dollar short, right? Pretty simple. I'm risking 0.26% on this trade. I'm gonna share with you my thoughts on this. So basically what I'm looking at here, first of all, let's go to the 50-minute chart. Buenos días, Richard. ¿Cómo estás? Looking at the 15-minute chart, right, this market is quite bearish. Let me just, this market is quite bearish. On the 50-minute chart, hold on. Let's go actually to the 7-minute chart. I want to show you something. So we have that trap here at the lows. I'm actually not looking for a rally towards the 2280, 2270 level on the pound. What I'm looking at, it's pretty simple, guys. We got that sweep of the lows pre-London open, then the London session opened, and it swept the highs of the Asian session. Man, GBPUSD is okay, but I think the stop loss was a little too tight, maybe 2270 or 75. Check the EMA 50 on 1 hour. Giovanni, yeah, I mean, it looks a little tight, yes. I understand. It looks a little tight, but this is a basically. I'm gonna show you on the 1 minute chart because this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at a reversal here, change of character in this market from bullish to bearish. So basically, I am waiting for well, I was waiting for this liquidity to start building up, and I am looking to get in around the Asian session highs. So my stop loss, what is it? 2260. Yeah, 2260 might be a little tight. Let's move it. Let's move it a little higher. 2265. Just 2265. Copy. Let's have a look. Shit. No, 2265 is way too wide. 2262.5 would be awesome. 2262.5. Yeah, that's fine. So I am, however, going to pending order sell limit. I'm gonna modify the my size from 1.86 lots to 1.5 lots. Right. So my risk is still the same, 0.25. Let me just send this to my VIPs and GBPUSD sell limits to lowering my size to stick with my risk. All right. So basically what I'm looking at here on the pound US dollar is this, guys. I am looking for a continuation to the downside, right? A bearish continuation. And what I'm looking at here is all of this liquidity to get taken out, and I am looking to enter around the Asian session highs, right? My targets are way low. My targets are here, I think. What are my targets? 121.92. So my targets are actually here at this lows, giving me a 10R. Now that I move my stop losses a little bit higher, should be a 9R, 9.5R. Still a good risk to reward ratio on that one. All right. So, yeah, let's wait and see what happens. Also, looking at gold, I have this pending order in gold, which I think I'm gonna stick. First of all, I'm gonna show you my setup. Now let's go a little higher. When I woke up around midnight, a little bit, 30 minutes before midnight or so. So I was looking at gold, and I was looking at gold creating these lows, right? All of this I consider weak players in the market, trying to get in on the break of this low. Very important low, very important break, right? Now, I'm looking at this as a trap, right? I always tell you, to me, selling on a previous broken low is a trap, and you can see it here. The move hasn't been very clean to the downside. So to me, this is all just liquidity, right? I'm looking for all of these weak players to get taken out, and for this inefficiency, for this imbalance to get filled, and for me to get triggered for the actual move lower. Targets right now. My targets right now are are at this lows, but of course that I will be, I mean, should I get triggered and should my trade run in my direction, I will be, you know, shaving some profits off. Is gold going to be all short today, not long? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Dear, with this very low risk, it's difficult to get profit in final of month. Listen, what I do here, ABOB, that's a great question actually. What I do here, I just show you what the fuck I do, right? And this is what I do. I mean, to be a profitable trader, consistently profitable, you need to know, you need to understand, you need to know everything about you, right? You need to know your sweet spot, right? And the only way that you're going to know your sweet spot is by, by having a ton of experience and having a big enough sample size of trades that you can, that you can mine that data and understand and optimize your profitability. For example, if I risk 0.75 or 1.5% per trade with the same setups, the same trade, I mean, not with the same, I mean, trading the same setups, I'm less profitable than when I risk on average 0.3%. And that is just my sweet spot, right? That's just my sweet spot. What I do is I just show you what I do. You have to decide if you want to follow what I'm doing or not, right? So let's wait for this pound. Look at gold, right? So I'm gonna go again to the pound yen shites. I'm gonna show you my MT5 actually on the pound yen. I took a short here at one after getting stopped out. I took a short here at 160, 86, 70, but I closed it. I closed it because I was going to go live. And also because the Japanese yen had broken with the lows, etc., etc., etc. In hindsight, I shouldn't have closed it, but it was a very risky trade, also very very small position. So I decided, to close it. Now that Japanese yen is coming back, let's look for those shorts on the Japanese yen. So what I'm going to do here, mates, if you look at this, this is pretty. This is a pretty simple trade, right? Pretty simple setup. Here we have that imbalance that I'm looking to trade, right? First of all, here's that imbalance. Now let's have a look at order blocks here, right? All of this right here, all of this zone, to me is a where buyers start to jump in. Also, you can consider this as the bullish order block to trade, right? So let's mark that also bullish order block here. The one that created this inefficiency in the market. Now let's have a look at this. 3 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna go to a 3-minute chart to just pinpoint better this. All right, so here, and this. So we'll be, in fact, looking for longs on. Just a second, guys. Let's see. Yeah, actually, this is where I will be looking for longs. I mean, the risk to reward ratio is not the best 2 session highs, but it is a 3.21%, 3.21 risk to reward ratio. But If we consider, the 15-minute liquidity, I could in fact go to the 161. Yeah, 161.80 or so as targets on this possible pound yen long. So let's have a look at my pound USD. All right, so apparently the pound USD does not like me. But again, flipping on the pound US dollar, on the pound yen, I'm sorry, 160, what was it? 160.04 should be my entry. Let's calculate that. 0. I'm going to risk only 0.20 on this pending order. So here, stop loss is below the structure low, and I will put, where is it? 161.78. So 161 here. So let's enter this, and let's see, buy limit 160. I'm gonna round this up. I'm gonna send this to my VIPs too. Oof, hold on. All right, buy limit, here it is. And the TP here, about to get triggered. Risk is only 0.2%. All right, I'm triggered long on the pound yen. I'm triggered long on the pound yen. Let's see. And I'll probably delete those pound US dollar shorts. So I'm triggered long on the pound yen now, right? Let's have a look at the Japanese yen basket, which is the one that we're following. Should the Japanese yen basket create, hold on, we need to go here to a 3-minute chart, and this is what we're looking on the Japanese yen basket, right? On the Japanese yen basket side, what we're looking at is this, right? The mitigation of this order block, right? Or this entire zone. So because we saw the Japanese yen breaking with the Asian session lows, I was expecting that pullback, right, towards the zone that created that breakout. Stop losses on Japanese yen shorts above the Asian session highs. That's what we're rolling with at the moment. So if the Japanese yen breaks with the Asian session highs, I will be stopped out at a loss on this pound yen long. But let's have a look. Also, hold on. Also, let me see. No, this looks good. It's only 30 pips stop loss. Right. So the pound yen is reversing at this level. That's great. That's awesome. Sniper entry. Should it run in our direction, right? So we're going to have a look at the Japanese yen here. If the Japanese yen starts, if I see any strength on the Japanese yen, I will just cut my trade right here. But this is the exact zone where I want to short the Japanese yen, right? This is the exact zone where I want to short the Japanese yen by going long on the pound yen. So this is looking good. This is looking good. Let's have a look at some other Japanese yen markets. Again, same thing here on the Euro yen, on the CAD yen, on the Aussie yen, and hopefully on the US dollar yen. So this is looking good. Yeah, triggered. This is looking good, guys. So, let's focus on this pound yen. Let's focus on this pound yen long, right? The first thing that I want to focus on the pound yen long is to get out of the hole, right? But I need to focus on the Japanese yen. So this is my trade. I'm trading the Japanese yen, guys. I'm trading the Japanese yen. So I'm trading the Japanese yen. I'm sorry. I'm trading the Japanese yen here, right? So we need to pay attention on on how the Japanese yen reacts to the level that I was looking for short. Right now it's looking good. A quick look at the pound. Wow, that's beautiful. So the pound, I'm going to delete my pending order on the pound USD, my sell limits on the pound USD. I'm going to delete them because I'm long the pound yen, right? Which even though I'm trading the short side on the Japanese yen, right? Basically, with a long on the pound yen, I'm also long the pound. So makes absolutely no sense to be short here on this market too. So I'm deleting that order. All right. So I deleted my um, pound US dollars, sell limits. We're going to just look at how it reacts, and I'm keeping my gold sell limits for the time being, right? Now let's focus on the Japanese yen. Let's focus on the Japanese yen. This is the market that we're trading. Let's focus on the Japanese yen. We want to see the Japanese yen breaking with these lows, right? We want to see the Japanese yen breaking with these lows. Now, if the Japanese yen breaks with these highs, I'm not going to be too concerned, right? Because the actual, inefficiency in the market I was looking to trade on this market is this one right here. So, still, I did want to get filled on my long pound yen, on my short good trade. Very nice. Very, very nice. Spot on entry, mates. Spot on entry. Not doing anything to this trade right now because my risk on discount is 93 bucks, right? And I'm still not even at 1R, right? So I'm holding this. I'm holding this. Yeah, I'm just holding this. Now, you see, guys, it's all about understanding the currency that you're trading, right? Or what market you are actually trading. Myself, I'm trading the Japanese yen. So I'm gonna move to a 3-minute chart on the Japanese yen. And yeah, basically, yeah, that's my trade. So, any questions, guys? Any questions at all? I'm gonna be very careful, right? With a rally on the Japanese yen. Should the Japanese yen rally, and break with these highs, I'll possibly just close this at break even. But for the time being, it's looking very good. Right? Any questions? Anybody wanna come live here for a chat? Uh, you know, um, yeah. I mean, I can't. I mean, if you wanna, if you wanna talk to me, chat with me right now. Just type it on the chat, and yeah, I'll send you a link. All right, this was a spot on entry, but we are not out of the woods just yet, mates. We are not out of the woods just yet. All right, we are not out of the woods just yet. My TP on the pound yen is 161.70, 161.77, mate. Um, but I am definitely going to be very careful here with this trade. Actually, this is looking phenomenal. Yeah, my challenge is going well. I'm up $1,000 on the 50K account. This is the one. The one that you see on the screen. This is the one, mate. Today I lost $150 on my pound yen shorts, but it's completely fine. So Japanese yen. Let's be careful with the Japanese yen short. Let's be careful with this. Let's be very careful with this. I follow you on Instagram. It's very good profit with low risk. That's the way that I trade, because I am not, you're never going to hear me say something like, flip an account, flip a $500 account into $5,000. No, I'm never going to tell you that. That doesn't work. The idea here, mate, is even if you're trading a small account, the idea is just to be consistent, and manage your risk, because you're not going to make money out of a small account ever, right? And if you start trying to flip that account, you're going to set up a mindset which is not going to help you out in the long term, right? You're going to be a gambler. So the idea here is, even if you're trading a $1,000 account, doesn't matter. Manage your risk, because if you trade that $1,000 account, and you can show for a year and a half, month over month, consistent profits with low drawdown, then money for you to manage is going to rain on you. Are you doing other trades on the challenge as well as trades shown on the VIP? Yeah. For example, this short on the pound yen that I took, I didn't send it on the VIP. This account. I'm trading this account as I trade. But you know what? 95% of the trades that I take on this account are VIP signals. That's the whole idea, Richard. All right, so this looks good. Let's have a look at the pound, of the yen. Now we need the yen to break again with those Asian session lows, but this is looking very good. 3-minute chart. Yep, this is looking phenomenal. So this is going to be my trade for the day. Very probably will be breaking even for the day on my first. When I scale out of this position, but then I'm going to let it run. Remember that this is a very strong move to the downside, so let's be careful with it. Let's be careful with this trade. Good morning, Pure Ministry of Joy. Happy to. I'm very happy that you're here. All right, the pound yen breaking with the highs. That's awesome. So this trade is up 25 pips. Um, very nice. Very nice. Uh, let's see. Why last week you are delete US 100? Is it because you don't want to trade US 100 with gold together? No, it's because it was late on the day, and I was not going to stay in front of my charts. Remember that the way that I trade my entry model, etc. I never take a trade and just leave it running. I'm a day trader, so and because of how my entries or how my entry model, right, processes, I need to be in front of my charts, and also I only trade volatility. So and also I was already up 2.4% for the week, so I was fine with it. Just wondering why you are up 1,000 and I am only up 400 using the same VIP signals. I don't know, man. I have absolutely no clue. All right, let's have a look at the Japanese yen. Yeah, this is looking very good. Japanese yen just broke with the Asian session lows. This is what we're looking for. It's phenomenal setup. Phenomenal setup. Spot on entry, sniper entry, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Nice. Or because you find some this in the market. Listen, I'm I only trade a few markets. I trade gold, I trade the pound, the yen, the dollar, and the NASDAQ. That's it. All right, so I'm up 1R on this trade. Phenomenal. I'm not going to take profits just yet. I'm not going to take profit per scale out of my trade just yet. I'm not going to do that. I just need, right now, there's, I could do two things, right? I could move my stop losses to break even, which I don't want to do. Um, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Here are the previous broken lows, so I expect, a pullback before the actual move to the upside, maybe. I think long time not send trades on VIP string. Yeah, I know. That's going to change this week. Because and I'm going to explain to you. Actually, I recorded a video on what we're going to do on the VIP on the swing trade VIP group. Right? Nice. And I'm going to explain to you right now. Nice. So I'm going to take. I'm going to let me have a look at the Japanese yen. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to take some off here. I'm gonna follow my rules. I am going to take 1R off, which means that I'm going to take 75% of my trade here. Um, uh, Hold on. Yeah, taking off 75% off here for 37 pips. Yay! And moving my stop losses to break even. All right, spot on entry here. Now let me just do this, mates. I need to do this because Instagram. All right, hold on. Let me just take this screenshot. All right, we're good. Uh, Hold on. Here's the pound US dollar. I'm not going to take that short on the pound USD, of course. I always miss the live session. This is validation for me to pay for the VAP. Awesome. Do it. Oh, hold on. I need to ship. Uh, Taking 75% of my GBP Japanese yen longs here for 1 hour. Back at break even for the day or so. All right, nice trade. Spot on entry, mates. Now that we've made money here on the pound USD, on the pound yen. I'm sorry. This way. So let's have a look at how this pound US dollar would have played out. Um, just yeah. So I had my sell limits here on the pound US dollar right here at the 22.53. So let's see how that would have played out. So no one wants to come on, come on to the show and have a little talk. I am open for that. One of the reasons that I decided to go to change from MT4 to MT5 is because I can show, where I took profits, like right here, and when I hit stop losses. This GBPUSD is looking awesome, but I'm not going to take it. So have a look at the Japanese yen. We need to have a look at the Japanese yen. Alright, so if the Japanese yen breaks with these highs right here, I will actually no, I'm going to because I already took profits on this, I think I'm going to just let it ride. And I want to look at gold too because I do have this set up in gold. That is looking phenomenal. Any questions, guys? Any questions at all? The reason that I do these shows is for you to ask me questions, mates. I already know all this shit. So I'm still down today about $60 or so. Good morning, Bogdan. Shit. Hold on. So my entry here, short on the pound USD, was here. Somewhere here. Maybe the DAX in this game. Hold on, what are you talking about? Hold on. Is our balance 1,000? In this case, our lot should be one to be safe. Listen, I don't calculate my risk that way. The way that I calculate my risk is by risking a set percentage per setup. So this risk calculator gives me everything that I need to know about that. Yeah. So the DAX. Let's have a look at the DAX. God Dimux. DAX. I don't trade the DAX, but you know what? Um, DAX short. I don't know. I hate it. I don't trade the DAX. I was looking at FTSE shorts actually. Possible FTSE shorts. Right here. Right here. But you know what? You know, the stop loss is so wide. So I'm not gonna take it. DAX 40. Yeah. I don't even have it here, mate. Mm. Let's have a look at how this pound USD would have played out. Maybe we can still find an entry here. Hold on. GBPUSD, is it a good sell at 2263? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. You know, I just can't. Listen, and it's not because I'm an asshole, right? No, the reason is because I can't give you financial advice, you know, legally wise. The only thing that I do here is I show you what I'm trading, and it's up to you if you want to follow me or not. Sell GBPUSD. Any thoughts? Head and shoulders. Oh boy. Listen, I don't trade patterns, and neither should you. Um, move from trading patterns, and more so head and shoulders. I mean, if you trade patterns, flags, um, sending triangles or whatever. Um, right. I mean, but head and shoulders, trading head and shoulders is not even profitable. Look at the profitability of that pattern playing out on the markets that you trade. But overall, the head and shoulders has a win ratio of less than 40%. So be careful. Just a heads up. So this is the reason that I always take one R when I can and leave a runner. And also, I don't look at the 4-hour chart, mate. I don't look at the 4-hour chart. If you notice, I trade the lower time frames. I trade liquidity sweeps. I'm a day trader. I really don't focus on the 4-hour chart. If I use 1% risks for each trade, it's difficult to lose 10% of my account with you, because that means you will lose 10 trades together, and I do not think that will happen with you. No, yeah, that's very, very hard, mate. I can't remember the last time that I lost that much trades in a row. Also, I was looking at equities, U.S. equities. Shit, I forgot about that. Um, the NASDAQ. Oh yeah, beautiful. So, I am going to place this short on the NASDAQ. Have a look at this massive setup. This is so beautiful. Well, I was looking at, price breaking with the Asian session range lows. so, um, what do we have here? Right, we have a massive, massive, massive imbalance. Right now, this is the trappity trap, right? But this is a massive imbalance, guys. Massive inefficiency in the market. That means that a ton of sellers jumped in here, right? Creating this inefficiency between buyers and sellers. Remember that the market always needs to be priced efficiently. So that's why I look for these inefficiencies for the market to fill or for price to fill them to get my entries, right? So if we look here at the NASDAQ on the sorry, on the 3-minute chart, I'm a little bit tired. Very fast, very, very quickly. Here's that order block. So, here's that massive inefficiency in the market. I'm going to do it very, very quickly. Here's where I would look for shorts. The thing is that, yeah, some traders put their stop losses here, but I don't do that, right? I hate to get stopped out, even if my risk to reward ratio is a little bit smaller. But this, my friends, is a massive setup, a 5R, which I am most definitely going to take. Heads up to that. Heads up to that. Actually, I might just place that trade or that pending order. I might just place it. What is inefficiency and how do you spot them? Richard, excellent question, my friend. I will answer that right the fuck now. So, what is the best time frame to see the order block? You can see order blocks in any time frame. It depends on your trading system, mate, on your trading, on your entry model. It depends. So, I myself use a 3-minute chart to enter. So I'm going to answer Richard right now. Inefficiencies in the market. Hold on, let me just have a quick look at this. Now, here's where I would have gotten in short on the pound USD, which I'm not going to do, right? So inefficiencies in the market, mate. Inefficiencies in the market are caused when, in this case, right, in this particular case, in this chart that we're looking at, which is the NASDAQ, right, which broke to the downside. So in this case, there were much more sellers than there were buyers. So that creates gaps. Inefficiencies in the market are gaps, right? And you can spot them very easily by looking at your chart. For example, here, if you look at here, this moment in price action, right? All the wicks fill the gaps, so there's no inefficiency because there was no volatility, right? But here, when price broke with these lows, right, we can see an inefficiency. And the way to spot them is that you grab, the low of the candle before the breakout, which is this one right here. This is the low, and then the next candle's high, right? So normally there should be a wick here that filled this gap, but there's not. So this is an imbalance or an inefficiency left unfilled in the market. So here's where the fuck I am going to enter. Right, but not just yet. So here's where I would have taken those shorts on the pound USD. which I'm not gonna do, of course, because I'm long the pound. There you go. I'm long the pound with my shorts on the yen, right? See, of course it was not going to hold. Let's wait and see, right? You're welcome, Richard. There you go. Of course it was not going to hold. So, on the NASDAQ, this is what I'm looking for, guys. Let's do that quick analysis on the NASDAQ and let's place that pending order, right? The reason, I mean, normally I don't trade, normally I don't place orders on US equities, you know, before the open, but because of how strong this breakout was, I don't wanna, you know, miss on this trade. Now, what's happening right now? Hold on. Yeah, very possibly here. Hold on, just to have a look at the pound USD. Right. So if you look at this, here we have an inefficiency in the market, right? That just filled. Here's the week of this candle's high and the week of this candle's low. So here is here was a good entry short on the pound US dollar. But again, I am not going to take this trade at all. I am going to focus on managing this GBP Japanese yen long. I could move my stop losses to below this low, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just going to let it run. I'm just going to let this trade run. Right now we are up on the rest of our position 45 pips, which is awesome. Let's have a look at the Japanese yen. Right, so the Japanese yen failing to break with these lows. See, I mean the same structure in the market short on the Japanese yen is the one that we're trading long on the pound yen, right? So you need to focus on the markets that you are trading, not just the setup. Now, having said that, let's go back to the NASDAQ. Woof! On the NASDAQ, a 3-minute chart. So on the NASDAQ. Now, what do we see here? Now, what is this, right? This is the previous broken lows, right here. So, right here, fuck it, you know, something like this. Now, right, this is the previous broken lows. So this is the trap. This is the bear trap that I'm looking at. So, here, we have a big changing character in this market. We're looking for shorts and shorts only. Here we go. And here is that bearish OP, bearish order block, right here that we're looking to trade. I'm just going to put it a little lower so you can see it, but it's this candle, right? Now the structure high normally should be this one right here, but this is going to get very volatile, so I do not want to get stopped out. Where was it? I'm sorry. Big ass imbalance here. So, do you look at higher time frames for market bias? If so, what's the highest time frame you refer to? The highest time frame that I go is the 1 hour chart, but not even made, not even. You know, that's a good question. That's a good question. Just let me have a, let's look at the pound USD. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even going to look at the market because what I'm doing right now is just wishing I was on that fucking trade. All right, so for example, this on the with the setup that I'm looking on the NASDAQ. Yeah, normally what I do, I go to the it's the same setup that I traded here. Actually, this one I didn't get filled by 4 pips, but that's fine. Uh, uh, Normally, I look at the 50-minute chart, right? The 50-minute chart gives me the overall bias. This is bearish, very bearish, right? And then I go to to my time frame, and I just start to look what happened here. Now here we have the last sweep of the highs. This is the liquidity sweep. The last sweep of the highs, or the bull trap, or whatever, however you want to call it. This is it. Now, after that, when we look at the next low, and here we have the change in the character in the market from bullish, which is this move, to bearish, right? Then we have the break, right? And then we're going to get, if you notice here, these past 2 candles, these wicks right here, these are traders trying to get short, right, at the break of the previous broken lows. This is the trap. This is the bear trap. Most likely, these people, these weak traders, are going to get stopped out, right? And this is where I take my entries. Now, let's place it. I'm going to place that order. Yay, nice. 53 pips. What I was going, I don't remember what I was going to do. I don't remember. Oh, yes. I was going to place all the NASDAQs. So let's go to the NASDAQ and the X100. I mean, whatever CFD you are trading with your broker is fine. Now, here's the, hold on. Here's the trap, right? And if you notice, have a look at this, right? Let's go back here. Have a look at this. You can see there's selling pressure here at the previous broken lows, right? These are weak shorts, well, weak sellers in the market. And where are they going to put their stop losses? Either a few pips above this level or above these highs. This is the liquidity that I am looking to get. I'm looking to trade, right? I'm going to delete this. Tone of imbalance after the change in character, right? So 12,808. Let's go back here, and boom, 12,808 here. So I'm going to place my my entry here, pending order. I am going to only risk 0.25% again. That's my average risk per trade, mates. You do whatever you want to do. I'm going to put my stop losses above the real structure high, the protected high, which is this one right here. If you're looking to get 1 to 70 risk to reward ratios, of course you can going to put your stop losses here, but that's not how I play this fucking game. I'm going to move my my TP slower, of course. Son of a bitch. I knew that was going to happen. Hold on. Boom. There you go. Weak players just got fucked. 0.25. Pending order. I said I wanted a pending order. Here's where I'm going to enter. Short. I'm going to put my stop losses above these highs. This is not my TP. This is just, I'm going to move it right away. Right, so 30-minute chart. Hold on. 50-minute chart, I'm sorry. My TP is all the way down here. 12,618 or so. My stop loss just a little higher. I don't want to get stopped out. Right here. Nice. Pound yen. How is this doing? I'll possibly close my pound yen longs here. Let's have a look. No, I'm going to let it ride to TP. I'm sorry, I was thinking about another market. So let me just round this up. Um, Here's where I want to enter. Here are my stop losses, and here it is. All right, so I'm gonna send this to my VAPs, and I need to record the video. So hold on to your fucking horses. Uh, US 100. It's a sell limit at this level. Remember that, I mean, just try to find the correct level on your charts, on your broker, because, see if this, I mean, I'm trading the NDX 100. On your broker, you might be trading another CFD, the US 100, or, I don't know. So be careful. Control B, and TP is this. All right, and this is what risking 140 to make 700. So that should be as a 5R. And I'm risking 0.25, 0.26% actually. Boom. Right. All right. Let's have a look at this pound yen. Nicely running at how much? Nice. 72 pips. Um, my head is killing me. I think that I am going to take a nap before the U.S. Open. I mean, it's 2:30 a.m. here. I like it. Nice trade. Look at this spot on sniper entry again, mates. Sniper fucking entry. Yeah, I love it. I don't know about you, but I fucking love it. All right, I think I'm gonna take my trade off just because I'm going to bet. You can do whatever you want to do, but I myself am taking the rest off here. For how much? 70 pips. Boom. Profits. A profit. Extra 70 pips. Back to break even. Back to the green. Back to break even. I don't know. Uh-huh. All right. So You have any questions, guys, or not? You know, you don't have to follow me on whatever I do. You know, I just told you that the reason that I am closing my pound yen longs is because I'm going to bed because I have a massive headache. Yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. But you do whatever you want to do, man. You do whatever you want to do. I need to record this video for my VIPs. Just a second, guys, because yeah, and you know what? In the history of trading, no one ever has ever gone broke by taking profits. So there you go. Yeah, I know it has much more potential, mate, but this is just the way that I trade. This this how I am profitable. You know, or I don't live open trades without looking at without being without trading. I don't do that. You're welcome. Hold on, let me record this video. All right, traders. I'm back to break even today with with that pound yen long, but I want to talk about this NASDAQ short. Normally, I don't place orders or take trades on U.S. equities, before the open. But in this case, this market is so weak that I don't want to miss the move. Now, what I'm looking at here is, the London session breaking with the Asian session lows. The last sweep of the highs was here at the end of the Asian session. Then we had the break of the lows, changing the character in this market from bullish to bearish. So I'm looking for shorts here, and right now, as you can see, we are going to get this bearish pressure at this level because this is the bear trap that I always talk about, the one that I trade. Weak traders trying to get short on the breakout by shorting the previous broken lows. That doesn't work normally, and most often than not, these weak traders, are going to get stopped out. Here's that liquidity that I'm looking for price to sweep or swipe, no sweep. And here's that order block, bearish order block with this as big ass inefficiency or imbalance left on field. My entry is just above the breaker, just above this breaker. So look that in your chart, and I'll keep you posted. You're welcome, Bogdan. So yeah, the pound yen has most definitely a ton of potential to the upside, but again, um, hold on, a thought process. I'm not gonna be in front of my chart, so that's just not how I do things, right? So I'd rather book 1.5 R on this trade, um, and yeah. Because the thing is this, remember, I'm trading the Japanese yen. Look at this. Have you ever seen so fucking sniper entries in your life? I mean, these are my setups, and I am fucking impressed. Alright, so I'm trading the Japanese yen, right? I'm trading the short side on the Japanese yen, but remember that I need to look at this chart. I need to always be monitoring this chart because I don't know, and no one fucking knows if the Japanese yen is going to break with the lows and continue lower, right? That's why I always monitor my charts and take profits at the levels that I do. No one knows. And because I had an extra zero point 0.5 R, right, on my trade, uh, without monitoring, right, I just didn't want to leave that money on the table. But again, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Now, on the gold side, I'm going to delete that order in gold, mates. Um, yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to delete this ordering block. Oh, I'm going to delete this sell limit in gold. And I am going to, um, you know, I am going to, you know, to look at the setup at the New York Open. Right, but for the time being, and I know that I told you that I don't like to leave trades, open, etc., etc., etc. But this is different, this is a pending order, so I am going to put some alerts, right, so that they wake me should price trigger me in, etc. But I really don't want to miss this move because this is a very high probability trade, friends. This is a super high probability trade. So this is my focus today. If I don't get triggered on this one, then I'm done for the day, and it will be a very small loss day for me, a 0.08% loss, which is fine, right? But this is looking super good, so heads up to that. If you don't have any questions, I'm logging off. I'll probably try to be live for the US Open, so don't miss that. And trade safe, guys. Manage your risk accordingly. Journal every single fucking trade. And if you really want this, you know, um, it's not easy. I mean, it's simple, right? It's simple in the sense that you're always going to do the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over. Um, um, but to be able to achieve that takes a ton of work and a ton of dedication. Thank you, man. Take care of your headache. Cheers. Send gold deleting to VIP gear. Yeah, I mean AVOB. Um, I love how you keep me on check because I have forgotten to do that. Thank you, mate. Uh, huh. All right. Uh, you are the best teacher, Mr. Orlando. Really. Cheers. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words, Chris. Makes it makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, I really appreciate it, mate. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Oh yeah. Um, Richard, yeah, I think I'm going live again for the US Open. Yeah, very probably. I don't know, depends. It depends, but yeah, I mean, this is amazing. This was an amazing entry. I mean, shit. I need, when I don't know. I mean, if you're a VIP, you have noticed that my entries are sniper entries, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on the, optimizing my risk to reward ratios, because in this case, and I'm going to finish up with this, I could have put my stop losses here for a 10 pip stop loss instead of a 30 pip stop loss, which I think it was, yeah, 30 pip stop loss, right? But whenever I start doing that is because I'm going to have the data to back that decision. for the time being, I'm okay with how I'm trading, right? So, yeah, thank you for joining me, guys, and thank you, ABOB, yeah, GMC, thank you, boss, great session, awesome. Thank you for joining me. Heads up to this one. I mean, you don't want to miss this one. And very probably. Hopefully, I don't get triggered and then, my targets get hit during my sleep because if this happens, mate, just think about what's going on with the banks. The U.S. printing a shit ton of money, etc. So, this can be really brutal today. So um, I'm even considering lowering my entry, to really get filled in my position. But I'm not gonna do that. I already took the decision. But you know what? I'm going to do it. Hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. Let me fucking think about this. No, I'm good there. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna leave it there. Uh, yeah, it's at the breaker. It's at the breaker. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So, cheers, guys. Maybe I will be right back for the New York Open.